Hi, it's Rook, and patch 8.3.0 is out with some of the most interesting perk reworks I've seen in a long while, some fire cosmetics, and the laggiest servers you've ever played on. So, yesterday I was very eager to both earn my skins and test the new perks. So I put it in the game with my friend, and we were having good games, but I noticed that the hits were a little bit sussy. I was playing Survivor and I was getting hit through things that didn't really make sense, and my ping wasn't different than usual. Now, I don't have the lowest ping ever anymore, sadly, because I had to switch from cable to satellite some months ago because I moved. And so I went from being the greediest player on 20 ping to being the greediest player on 50 ping, which is very different. But it's been months ago. At this point, I know what should hit me and what should not. And some very saucy things actually hit me. But we got peak with this game. So the video footage is not random. It's from that game where I was getting pinged in and out of places by the servers. This is not lag. Like, if this happens to you and you think it's lag, this is not lag, this is desync. Lag is when you see a lag spikes, and you can see it through this game for me, because of course, being on satellite, sometimes I have a little lag spike, so my ping goes from like 40 to 80 for half a second. Shit happens. I know that it happens, and I know that if it happens when I'm about to get hit, it could happen that I go down on hits that should have never touched me. But this is not the case. Here I was on 40 ping, getting teleported like a lag switcher in and out of places. I was trying to get the generator and I couldn't. I kept being teleported back. And it gets even better. When this pyramid chases me, by the way, this pyramid was hands, so I also ridiculed myself in front of like 2,000 people. Yay. When this pyramid chases me, I don't know, I look like I was giving up. I look like I didn't know what to do because I was getting stuck in place. Like, I gave a prompt and the prompt just didn't work. And this is not on your side. This is on your side only in one case, which happened to me with my old PC, if you have a CPU bottleneck. If the game cannot load the action that is taking place, this is gonna happen to you. You're gonna get teleported in and out. Because the game is taking time to load textures. But this is not the case. Like, I don't have a CPU bottleneck anymore. My PC is very good. And I never ever had this issue before this patch. So yeah, the servers are wildly cooked right now, like wildly cooked. So if it feels like your power as killer is not responding correctly, if it feels like you're getting hit through things that should have never hit and your ping is still fine, that's not you. That's not your connection. That's not your PC. That is the server. I don't know if this is because of the engine change. We are on Unreal 5 now. We were on Unreal, I don't know, previous version of Unreal. I don't know if it's one thing, if it's the other, if it's both, I don't know. But this makes playing games very unpleasant. This pyramid was really good. So I was like, I think I know what this is. And in fact, I was watching Hans Watt, and there was me just being still at fucking couch, just being there, and him being like, are you okay? And me being like, no, like, I am okay, but the servers are cooked. I still feel so embarrassed because this. The worst part, and one of the reasons we lost the game, besides a pretty monumental skill diff, is that one of the players at the Claudette got unhooked by me, uncaged actually, which is even worse, in front of the killer. So I basically farmed her. But the problem was that at that point, I wasn't sure if both I and the killer where I saw us. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go for the knock because I don't know. I'll take a shot and say that the killer or I are not where I see us. But we were for once. So I farmed this poor girl. If you're watching Claudette, I'm so very sorry. And this was one game, okay? Like, the sassy hits, okay, it can happen. Sometimes the killer has 200 pings, sometimes whatever. Sometimes you miscalculated something. I can take the sassy hits. I don't like them, but I can take them. But this is a little bit too much. And luckily, it was just this game. With my luck, it was the game against a very big streamer because, yeah. But if this was every game, and I'm not the only one getting these issues, everyone is getting desync. And people are suspecting lag, but when you see that everyone is desync and you have 40 ping the entire game, like I had during this game, you know that it's not lag, it's desync. And desync is not on your side, it's on server side. Please behave. Like, we are dropping you so much money. You have no excuse. Like, fix your servers. On a okay, this is not related to servers, but I know that basically half of my watchers are from the USA. I know that the situation there is not the best right now with flooding and everything. So please be safe. I don't have advice to give you. I have been in a flooded area before, but it was nothing of this magnitude. So I don't feel like I can give you any meaningful advice. But I know that a lot of important stuff is being said by your local authorities. Please follow it. Please, if you can, evacuate. If you cannot, please go to an upper floor. If you cannot be in an upper floor because your house doesn't have it, ask your neighbors, ask someone. Please be safe. Tell your relatives, tell your loved ones to be safe, to just reach the highest floor that they can. This sucks. This is really horrible. I just wish you're gonna be okay, all of you. And I just hope I hear that you've been fine. I hope you're not in the flooding area, of course, but if you are, I hope to hear that you've been doing fine. I'm sorry, that was awkward, but I'm just a little bit worried. Anyway, I hope your game is not gonna desync as much as mine. And yeah, again, I hope you're gonna be safe. See you soon. Bye.